Did anyone else stay up all hours of the night playing this game back when it released? I know I'm getting up there. I'm a little bit of an old head now. I mean, I'm 26, but this game, it came out when I was a freshman in college, so I didn't have a lot to do at night. MLB The Show 19 has been releasing new features for their up-and-coming MLB 19 game at the end of this month, and some of the features that they're putting in the Road to the Show remind me of the My Player mode from this MLB 2K11 game. Specifically, the new in-game challenges that are going to be in Road to the Show for MLB 19. This was a feature in the 2K My Player games. As you can see right here, the goal is to drive in the go-ahead runs. The clutch moment, your skill points are ×3. These in-game challenges used to pop up quite frequently, and then as soon as you would complete the challenge, it would pop up on the screen and it would let you know what you unlocked. And it was always skill points. Back then, there were no microtransactions, and then you would just take those skill points to level up your guy. So it was very quick, very interactive, and I just remember staying up all hours of the night playing this mode back in the day. But what I want to do with this game, I think we're going to start a short little mini series on here. Hit the thumbs up down below if you're excited. Another cool feature I liked with this game was the pitching mechanics. As you can see on the screen right there, you had to do a different movement with the right joystick. And it's almost like analog pitching, but a little bit different. So for a split change, you have to start with this stick down, and then right at your release point, you want to swing it around to the top. Each pitch required a different movement. I just remember actually thoroughly enjoying pitching on this game back in the day. So what we're gonna do for a mini series is we're gonna start a franchise mode on MLB 2K11, and I am only going to play when Roy Halladay pitches. So we're going to use my Philadelphia Phillies. They had a stacked lineup back in 2011. They were a perennial postseason team. Roy Halladay was a 98 overall on the game. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get the simulating. But I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Again, I'll break down, I don't know how many episodes this is going to be. Roy Halladay is probably going to have anywhere from 28 to 32 starts, depending on how the season goes. We can maybe do this in like 10 episodes. We'll do one game in this video, and then in the next video, maybe we'll do 2 or 3 games. Then, of course, if we make the All-Star game, we'll play that game. We'll play through the postseason games, etc. So if you're pumped for this series, hit that thumbs up down below. Let's see if we can hit a like goal of 500 likes on this video if you want to see the next episode. So we're about at opening day here. All MLB teams need to cut down to a 25-man roster for the regular season. We're going to go ahead and auto simulate that. Let the GM handle it, and we're going to jump into game number 1 with Roy Halladay on the mound. Opening day is going to be against the Houston Astros, who are an 80 overall in the game. The 2011 Houston Astros apparently were not that good of a team. The Phillies are 94 overall with 99 pitching. It's almost unfair.
Welcome back to Major League Baseball. It is regular season time. Spring training is now over. With John Crockett, Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne, and we get to opening day lineups. Chase Utley, he is a powerhouse for this team. We'll see what he gets done today. Ticket sales for this one have exceeded 43,000. Starting will be Roy Halladay. Well, Steve, what's he going to be conscious of now as he takes a look at these Houston hitters?
Now, this right-hander on the mound today should not have much difficulty going through this lineup. They tend not to hit the quality pitchers in the game.
Right now, we've got a moment to look at the lineup for the Stros. Leading off the game, Michael Bourne.
3-2 count to Michael Bourne. We're going to run a split change in there. We got a maximum release for the strikeout. Painting corners with Doc. The fun thing about watching Roy Halladay pitch was he had so many different pitches, and they all had ridiculous movement, whether it was the cutter, the two-seam, which worked like a sinker. We're going to throw that right here, right now. He also had the changeup, the curveball. Everything had so much movement. He could locate precisely in, out, up, down. He was just downright filthy. So he gets a clean first inning, and then we're going to get things started with a line drive out to right. Shane Victorino lines out to start the bottom half. 2 batters later, Ryan Howard gets all over a baseball the other way. Ryan Howard in his prime could use all fields for power, and that's what made him so dangerous. He's going to get a 2-out double into the gap the other way, and Chase Utley in the 4-hole is going to drill one out to right. But I kind of didn't know how to run the bases. I told Ryan Howard to go home way too late, and he's going to be out at the plate. I didn't even jump into a practice game before we hopped in here, so we will be just fine. Second inning, Roy Halladay back on the bump. He's going to get a pop-up with 1 out. That's going to be the first out of the second inning. Stepping into the box now. 1-1 count, working the ball in. And he's going to pull it to first. Ryan Howard makes the play. Roy Halladay, PFPs. He's out for the second inning. Look at Doc. Look at Doc. The cinematics in this game were actually pretty nice. Looking back on it, this game was ahead of its years, in my opinion. Looked pretty clean for a 2011 video game. 2 outs now, 1-1 count. Again, trying to pitch inside, and the 4-time Gold Glover, Jimmy Rollins, makes the play. That'll be the third out of the inning. That 4-time Gold Glover is going to step in here to lead off the second. He was batting behind Chase Utley, and he drills one into the gap. He's going to round first and head to second. Rollins was a threat to get triples. In his MVP season of 07, he had 20 triples, but that's going to be a double. Ben Francisco, though, we're not going to make a mistake on the bases this time. Ben Francisco in there for the left-handed pitcher. He drills one into the gap. RBI double. Dominic Brown now.
Swung on, hit well, out there to deep left center field, back of the wall. Goodbye, a 2-run homer. A little distance now, increasing their lead 1-3. One swing of the bat, 2 RBIs. That is a notch on the WPA chart. Let's take a look at the graph.
Well, he went up there deciding he was going to look for the first pitch and drive it, and it's exactly what he did.
And then you got to believe whatever pitch he was looking for is the one he got.
We go up 3 in the second. Now in the top of the third, Doc is Dyson. Already got 1 out on the strikeout. Now look at Ryan Howard down the line. Snagging the backhand, tags the bag, 2 outs. 2-2 count to the next batter, and that's another strikeout. Holladay's through 3 clean. Perfecto. Bottom half, we're going to jump right in now. Ryan Howard with a runner on first. That was Placido Polanco who got a base hit before Howard. That'll give runners on first and second, and then Chase Utley is going to paint some chalk down the left field line. That'll be an RBI double. Howard slides in safely at third, and now Jimmy Rollins the other way. I thought this was a fly ball at first, but it got down. MLB The Show 18 blooper right there. I'll take it. RBI double for Jimmy Rollins. Still nobody out on the inning, and Carlos Ruiz rips one down the line the other way. That will score 2. And again, I messed up running the bases. I didn't know how to send him back once I told him to go to third. We end up scoring 4. We take a 7-0 lead, and it was all Doc would need. We get a strikeout to end the 5th, and now we're into the 6th, where he gets a strikeout to start the inning. 1 out now. Jeff Keppinger breaks up the no-hitter. That was the first hit of the game for the Astros with 1 out in the 6th, and then the very next batter is going to fly out to right. So now we got 2 down. That runner is still on first base. Ben Francisco makes the play. Michael Bourne comes in with 2 outs. We're going to pitch him in, get him to pop it up in foul territory, and Placido Polanco makes the grab. That'll do it for the 6th. Jumping straight into the 7th. 0-2 count here. Working that sinker down. It was a little bit out over the plate. Not where you want to put that pitch, but in an 0-2 count, Doc gets him to miss it. Into the 8th now. 0-1 count. Leadoff batter. Hits a ground ball to shortstop. J-roll. That's routine. 1 out. Now 1-2 count to the next batter. Again, working inside and down with that sinker is just a very good pitch. PFPs, but Roy Halladay ran past the bag there. Roy Halladay missed the bag. So now they have a runner on first with 1 out. But Jimmy Rollins, Chase Utley, 6-4-3 double play. We get it back. We're unlocking achievements. We're having fun. It's still 7-0 in the bottom of the 8th, and Chase Utley wants insurance.
Here you have to expect he's going to be swinging from the heels. He knows he's going for the cycle.
Out of here. Goodbye home run.
8-0. Bottom 9. First batter's going to ground out the J-roll. Bare hand snag and toss for the first out of the inning. 0-2 count. Doc painting that cutter on the outside half. Strike 3. And then the very first pitch to the next batter. That'll do it for the ball game. Chase Utley makes the snag. Halladay celebrates with Carlos Ruiz on the field. We've seen that before. Beautiful win for Roy Halladay. In our first game of the season, we get a complete game shutout with 9 strikeouts. Roy Halladay, Dyson. I think this is going to be a pretty fun series. As a Phillies fan, I'm excited for baseball this upcoming season of 2019. I miss when we had a great baseball team back in the Roy Halladay days. Rest in peace. We're going to have some fun with Doc. We're going to play some more MLB 2K11 just because I feel like it. Maybe it'll make the next couple weeks go by pretty quickly as we await the new release of MLB The Show 19. And if you're excited for my Road to the Show series on MLB 19, make sure to subscribe down below. There's going to be baseball content here all summer long, daily uploads. Don't miss anything. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.